Good afternoon and welcome to today's coverage of Chippenham Town versus Concord Rangers, live from Harden Hewish Park. The Bluebirds were involved in an uninspiring stalemate last time out against Chelmsford and will be looking to rediscover the attacking prowess they showcased in their last home game against St Albans, where they ran out 3-1 winners. Visitors Concord are in desperate need of points with no wins from their last 6 matches. They find themselves hovering just above the relegation zone. Chippenham make only one change to the side that couldn't find a way past Chelmsford, with Alex Bray replacing Joe Hanks. It's an attacking lineup that sees Jordan Young lead the line with youngster Oleszynski Lowell out wide. Well, Aaron Pollock skippers the Rangers with Ben Williamson and Mamadou Jobe featuring in midfield. Hero of the cup fixture between these two sides last season, Danny Green is on the bench. Well, Chippenham have been in strong form recently and find themselves in 6th position in the league, climbing up the table, albeit having played more games than many of their rivals. But nevertheless, today's clash is a great chance for the Bluebirds to close in on the top 5. Chippenham win the throw-in here to be taken by Kieran Parcell. Always a feisty affair when these two teams come together. We saw that in the cup clash played at the Aspect Arena last season, in which Danny Green popped up with the late winner. Both teams finding themselves in very different circumstances so far this season though. Concord in desperate need of points, hovering just above the drop zone. Chippenham have their eye on the top 5 though, and know that 3 points this afternoon would edge them ever closer. Especially having played a few more games than their rivals, it's vital that they do take advantage, as Lowell just did well to thread the ball through towards Gunner there, who's brought down under pressure from Afrani Kessie, who gives away the free kick. Good play from Lowell, just measured a neat ball into the feet of Gunner, tried to turn away from his man, and Casey commits the foul. Free kick for Chippenham, looks like it's going to be taken by Jordan Young. Nobody can argue with that given his recent form. Also possesses a fierce shot, does the number 9. Jordan Young to step up and aim to test Miles Roberts in the Concord goal. He steps up, gets it up and over the wall, but comfortable handwork in the end for Roberts. Straight down the middle of the goal. A little bit of power on the effort from Young. First effort on target this afternoon for either team. And Chippenham coming straight back at Concord here. Looks to get a ball in the box. Challenge went in under pressure there, and the referee waves it away. Concord only clear as far as Gunner. Gunner looks to release Young. Concord get a foot in. Might have to have another replay on that one. Looked like it was a certain case for a penalty for Chippenham, as a challenge goes in. Will Richards scrapping for the ball and he comes away with it. Richards and Joe Payne with a little bit of afters. Little push on the chest there. The Chippenham man showing his strength and winning a free kick for his side, as the referee looks to intervene, just have a word with the two players. Goal kick to be taken by Will Henry. Will Henry looks long, up towards Lowell, gathered by Jordan Young. Young behind to Richards. Richards with time and possession in his own half as he feeds Young. Young looks for a clip ball over the top, and Santos could be in behind here. Alfie Santos across the face of goal. Oh, and coming in at the far stick was Parcell, but it's gathered by Roberts again. Chippenham again with neat approach play, but nobody to provide the finishing touch, and Miles Roberts gratefully gathers the ball for Concord Rangers. You can see the tactics of the visitors this afternoon. They're in no rush to get up the pitch and look for a goal. Are we going to see any change here? They did look long on that occasion. Maybe a little tug on the shirt there by Hamilton, but the referee waves it away. For the most part, Concord defending resolutely, and just looking to hit Chippenham on the counter-attack when they can. Throw in for the Bluebirds to be taken by Parcell. Parcell looks for Lowell. Lowell with a nice little nutmeg finds Luke Russ. Here's Callum Gunner. Gunner back to Will Richards here. Richards with time to make a little darting run forward, and he finds Young. Young might fancy a go from range off the top of the crossbar. And that's as close as we've come to an opening goal, and it's Jordan Young. We know he's got a fierce strike on him. He thunders a fine effort towards the backpedaling Miles Roberts. He thought for a minute the ball was going to end up in the top corner of the net. Millimetres away, and that's as close as we've come to an opening goal. Chippenham knocking on the door, but unable to open it just yet. Here's Alfie Santos. Looks to Spencer Hamilton. Young with a lovely little flick off. Here's Lowell. Are we going to see the pace of this man as he releases? A nice pass down the right-hand side. Held up well here. Here's Young again. Young behind to Santos. Does he fancy a shot? Cutting inside. Alfie Santos does get the shot away. Well blocked again. Santos regaining possession and finding Hamilton. Hamilton back to Santos. Alfie Santos trying to make his way through a few bodies there and looks to the far post. Parcell comes in and hits the crossbar. And that's the second time the Bluebirds have hit the woodwork this afternoon. And this time it's Kieran Parcell. Came in unmarked at the far post and crashed a fine header off the top of the bar. And how close are they going to come? Miles Roberts again thanks the frame of his goal. And that was the difference between Chippenham having 2 goals to show for their dominance this afternoon. But the score stays 0-0. Nice run forward from Minturn. He takes his time before feeding Santos. Santos looks to clip one over the top for Young, but Rangers hold out. Rangers coming away with the ball. Santos scrapping for it. Gunner eventually brings down his man, and that will be a free kick. No need for the challenge really. He was running into empty space, but Gunner could be too sure. Gives away a free kick despite his protests. And Concord with a rare sight of the Chippenham Town goal here. Looks like it's going to be skipper Pollock to take. Maybe mount some kind of attempt on goal for the visitors. Instead, he's given free kick responsibilities to Lewis Simpler here. 0-0 between these two sides this afternoon as we look for an opening goal. Concord with a free kick. Henry opted to come and punch, didn't get there. Challenge went in on the D. Referee waves it away, and now there could be a chance to break away for Chippenham. It's Lowell, he could be in behind here. Lowell scrapping for the ball, but it's strong defending. Still going back there, but he sees it out for a goal kick. Thought for a minute Lowell could be in behind and a chance to stretch his legs, but Riley Scott came across and defended well for Concord Rangers, sticking to his defensive duties. As we come into the second half now, both these sides with nothing to show in the way of goals. Nice little nutmeg there, but again, Chippenham, the stronger of the two teams in the challenge as they look long again. Given away in midfield. Here's Gunner. Gunner over the top for Lowell. Was there a push in the back there? The referee spots it and gives the free kick. Or was the flag up actually? No free kick for Chippenham Town. Looked like it certainly would have been. Pushing the back of Lowell, but he had strayed offside. Concord Rangers look to clip one over the top. Minturn again winning his aerial battle. And you can see what Kieran Parcell's trying to do there. He's trying to release Lowell over the top. Get him to use his pace in behind. Lowell holding it up and lets it go behind for a corner. Chippenham Town with a corner. About an hour played here. Santos strolls over to take this corner kick from the left-hand side. Chippenham fans behind the goal. Are we going to see something here? Whipped in towards the near post. Lowell, I think, got his head to the ball. Gunner recycles it. Santos standing up his man and beating him. Little foot in back there, and Concord concede the corner again. Again, Santos on set piece duties here. Raises 2 hands in the air. Is he going to look for the near post again? Alfie Santos. He does look for the near post. Will Richards came in. Foul on the goalkeeper though. And the referee awards it. Brave goalkeeping again from Roberts, who came out to clear. Been a resolute performance from him. Had quite a few barrages, Chippenham attacks. He stayed strong. Concord win the free kick. And they're in absolutely no rush to take it. Free kick for Chippenham. Concord just straying offside again, taken by Minturn. Here's Parcell again. Looks to loft one over the top for Lowell, but Roberts gets there first and clears his lines. Roberts looks long and it's fallen here for Afrani Kelsey. Just gives it away. Again, Concord, when they do get possession, they seem to give the ball away cheaply, but here's Lowell. He's in behind here. Could be a real opportunity for Oleszynski Lowell, and he just lost his footing at the vital moment. Went down under pressure. Just couldn't maintain his composure there. It looked to be a real opportunity. Spencer Hamilton, it was who did the initial defending. Parcell looked long for Lowell. Now it's fallen for Jordan Young, who chests it down to Santos. Santos, that's great balance. He finds Hamilton here. The referee waves play on. Jordan Young, can he set Gunner up? Gunner towards Luke Russ, who just lost his footing at the vital moment. And again, Concord get away with one. Now a chance to counter-attack themselves. Played out wide here to Afrani Casey, but again, too much weight on the pass and it goes behind for a Chippenham throw-in. Will Richards with the challenge. And Concord with a chance to break away again, wasted. Been a bit wasteful in possession this afternoon, the visitors. They haven't had too much of a sight of the Chippenham goal as another player goes in the book there. But they'll be more concerned about the scoreboard in the top left-hand corner of the screen. And that makes pretty good reading for them so far. It remains 0-0. Chippenham running out of time, and despite having all the possession play, they still haven't opened the scoring here. Goal kick to be taken by Will Henry. You'd think he'd be in a bit more of a rush to take it, considering the clock is ticking and Chippenham still haven't found a way through the resolute Concord defence. Does eventually look long towards Lowell. Looks like a bit of a push in the back here. Surely the referee's going to award the free kick, and he does. Good work from the youngster. Just got his body in between ball and the defender. Holds it up and wins the free kick. On the right hand side, dangerous position. Jordan Young again, the set piece specialist here. Decent position, chance to whip a ball towards the penalty spot. Concord look like they're going to go for a one-man wall here. Does Young fancy another shot on goal? The angle suits a left footer. Will he look to cross towards the far stick? Instead, Spencer Hamilton and Kieran Parcell are up from the back. Jordan Young will be the man to take. Up he steps. Jordan Young looks to whip one towards the penalty spot. Richards brings it down, goes down under pressure, and the free kick actually goes Concord Rangers' way. They've been extremely wasteful for it, giving it away to Minturn. Minturn finds Young. Can he keep it in? Scrambled behind for a throw-in. Well, it fell at the feet of Richards, unmarked in the penalty area. Thought maybe he had a case for a penalty, but the free kick actually went the way of the visitors, who got away with one there. They were extremely wasteful, gave it away. Chippenham couldn't take advantage. Throw in to be taken by Hamilton. Little delay in play here. Not quite sure what for. And Chippenham will want no delays as Concord are edging closer to a valuable point here, which will keep them just above the drop zone. Or could it be more late on? Pollock gets his foot on the ball and finds Payne. Looking long again. Babalola, who's come on. And Chippenham will know all about him. Scored in Concord's Cup victory against the Bluebirds last season. Offers a bit of aerial prowess up front as well. As they get in behind here. Babalola was lurking in the middle. Coming in behind! Oh, what a chance that was for Concord Rangers to steal something against the run of play. I think it was Simpler who came in unmarked at the back post and he couldn't find the target. Will Henry didn't even have to make a save in the end. He kind of ghosted in round the back of Hamilton there, but couldn't hit the target, and a big waste for the visitors. By far the best chance of this second half. Best chance of the match for Concord Rangers. And that's what you would have called a smash and grab had that one ended up in the back of the net. But Chippenham escape. That's a warning though. Despite their domination, Concord still pose an attacking threat. Here's Minturn with time to take the ball forward. Looking to progress a Chippenham attack, and he does well. Wins the free kick. Brought down there. Just past the halfway line. Taken here towards Gunner. Gunner plays it down the right hand side. Here's Hamilton. Looks to loft one over the top for Young, but again couldn't quite get enough height on the ball. Long ball over the top for Babalola, who just thrown an arm out there. Russ appeals for a free kick. Has the referee given it? I don't think he has. It will be a throw in for Concord Rangers. And Babalola just throwing his weight around already. It's good play from the centre forward. Chippenham now with a bit of defending to do themselves. Throw in to be taken by Joe Payne. Payne plays it towards substitute Ben Allen. Allen looks towards Babalola, headed clear by Richards. Might fall on the edge here towards Tosan Popo. Popo holding it up, but he's got no support. Took a little bit too long on the ball. Kept it in play, but it's cleared away by Parcell. Scrapping in the middle of the park. Might fall for Jordan Young here. Spots the goalkeeper off his line and goes for it. Oh, what a goal. It's Jordan Young and it's absolutely spectacular. Chippenham Town find the breakthrough. 7 minutes to play. And it's the number 9 Jordan Young who comes up with an absolutely memorable moment for the Blues to surely win it here at Harden Hewish Park. And he thought this game might need something special, a bit of inspiration, and Jordan Young has provided just that. That is one of the goals of the season. Loose touch, picked up on by the number 9, who took a split second to spot that Miles Roberts was off his line before measuring an inch-perfect lofted effort over the top of the Concord Rangers goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And he celebrates with the fans. Well, what a strike from Jordan Young. He's already scored some memorable ones since joining the club, but that will surely top the list. What a sensational goal. Here's another angle of it. It was Parcell, again wasting no time to get on with play, and when the touch fell for Young, he took one split second look at Roberts before measuring a perfect lob over the top of the Concord Rangers number 1 and into the back of the net. Execution absolutely sublime. And Chippenham finally have the opening goal that their dominance deserves. They could be in behind again here. In for number 2. Oh, and denied by Roberts. What an opportunity. It was Minturn who'd made an attacking run forward from the back. Babalola gets his head to the ball, headed on by Pollock. Spencer Hamilton regains possession. Minturn scrapping for it. Ball over the top. Flag stays down. Here's Young again. Young in no rush to get on with play here. Taking it towards the corner flag. He knows he can just waste a bit of time, then his special goal will be the source of Chippenham victory this afternoon. Throw in here for Danny Greenslade. Greenslade feigns to take before just wasting a little bit of extra time. Kieran Parcell comes across to take for Chippenham, edging closer to a vital victory here. Held up again. Out for a throw-in, and the referee blows the full-time whistle, and Chippenham Town, they got there in the end. They run out 1-0 winners at Harden Hewish Park thanks to a memorable goal from Jordan Young. One of the goals of the season, a spectacular lobbed effort from distance. And that was enough to beat a resolute, stubborn Concord Rangers side who came with a game plan, but they couldn't see it out for what would have been a valuable point for them. It's Chippenham who run away winners on the day. Full time here, Chippenham Town 1, Concord Rangers 0.
Where you can pick up your prize. Some Spurs from around